To sport, and the Canterbury Tactix netball team may be smarting from another Australian whipping, but they say they've been taking lessons out of the losses. Chris Wilcock has been following the season so far. He joins us live.
Well, Claire, what a start to the season it's been, straight out of the blocks and into an Australian brick wall. The Melbourne Vixens, last year's champions, were down this week in Christchurch. The Tactix still starving for success.
Hungry for their second win may be, but the Tactix were not hungry enough to hold back the Melbourne Vixens. The visitors' grip on the ANZ Championship continues, simply dominating the Tactix in a highly physical game of netball.
And McMahon ends up. Welcome to Christchurch.
Initially, the Tactix looked to be holding their own, but a first quarter tie had blown out to an 11-goal lead by half-time. The third quarter saw the Tactix holding ground, but in the fourth quarter, the margin slipped as the penalty count tipped heavily in the Vixen favour. A decisive 64-49 victory in the end for a team that counts depth as its strength.
For us, it is about having a really strong group of 12, and I think we proved that we do have a great amount of depth on the bench tonight.
One strength for the young Canterbury side, goalkeeper Charlotte Kite.
She was very physical against McMahon. She backed us.
Kite was instrumental in her side's 10 intercepts. The Vixens could only manage a measly 2.
We improved from last year. I think we got smashed by like 30 goals last year, so to lose by 15, well, that's a positive. And there were some good things, but we're just not consistent yet, and we need to really, start putting some games together.
The Tactix have suffered 3 straight losses at the hands of the Aussie onslaught and now face top Kiwi side Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic on Sunday.
So Chris, the Tactix seem confident they can take it to their Kiwi rivals, but will they have what it takes?
Yes, well, they have their work cut out for them. They're placed 9th out of 10 on the table, and they have a lot to prove to Canterbury. Now, I've just got off the phone with Casey Williams, Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic captain, and she says the team is ready to take it to the other teams in the competition, and they really want to do it to the Tactix. Now, the Tactix will have to really work that circle and attack that goal hard if they're to beat Casey Williams, described as the world's best defender. Down the other end, of course, we have goalkeeper Charlotte Kite, who's looking to continue her blistering form. She's marking Jodie Brown, a former teammate of hers who recently rejoined her Waikato side. To keep their season alive, of course, the Canterbury Tactix will have to string together 4 consistent and solid quarters and work so hard this week. Back to you in the studio.